on the Sunshine Coast. Welcome to those live in the room and welcome to those online. I've noticed there's been an incremental increase in anxiety in many members of the community and people participating in the centre. And I feel obviously the recent floods and the rains on the coast were quite horrendous, and the ripple effect being on the back of COVID, and obviously whilst there's distance, we all watch the TV and know that there's the sadness of the war in Ukraine. So there's a number of environmental and world conditions, as well as people seem to be getting triggered with their individual conditions. Okay? So there is a reference that we often use that says we have issues in our tissues. We have cellular memories. Okay? So our body stores memories of your different life events. Okay? The happy ones and the ones that may be more traumatic. When we have an escalation of stress, environmentally, exogenously, it will trigger your endogenous stress. It will raise your issues to the surface, okay? And at the moment, I've seen a really strong escalation of distress. The good news is that every cloud has a silver lining, and a lot of these issues are coming up to be released. They're coming up because holding on to the emotional pain and the emotional baggage associated with them no longer serves your being right here, right now. It's no longer suitable for your body to reach its highest and best. At the moment, we can't reach our highest and best in present-centered living whilst we are trying to release issues from the past. Okay. Sorry, there's just a little distraction here. So, coming back to what I was saying was being aware that issues from our past create depression. They create stress in our body if we keep bringing them into the future, present, unaddressed. Does that make sense? But if we recognize that they're coming up to be released, and we allow those tears freedom, and we allow ourselves to have conversation with friends and family or supportive therapists, etc., and we even sometimes engage in some massage, sport, release, physical work is often very good. Getting back into nature is very good. Just sit, listen to the birds, do mindfulness, and allow what needs to bubble up to the surface to be released. Okay? So I guess what I'm saying is more now than ever, you're being invited to do mindfulness and meditation. More now than ever, you're being invited to just release the tears and fears. They are just incidents from the yesterday. And I'm not minimizing them. Some of them were very, very disturbing and very challenging. Sometimes I have secondary trauma just hearing them as I'm releasing them for people. So I know your issues are very real. However, if we keep them stuck as issues in our tissues, they're still doing the damage. Okay? It's like we've kept a lid on our life. So if we have grief, trauma, sadness, despair, different sadness, anger, frustration, disempowering emotions trapped, we often stay a bit stuck in time, a bit like Groundhog Day, because we don't realise that when we slap the lid on those emotions, because we don't want to feel them and we're stoic and we're tough and we've got our masks on, often we're actually trapping and not releasing the happiness, the laughter, the love, the appreciation, other good emotions that may have been experienced in a similar age in life. Does this make sense? Yeah? And those that have worked with me for a while, when you have actually released the sadness and grief, have you noticed that there's room for greater appreciation and more balanced approach to the events? And yeah, I'm getting a lot of head nods for those of you that are on live, online. So the issue is we don't even realise that we've trapped and held down some of our goodness, some of our ability to love, to laugh, to be lightness of being, until we let go the grief, the sadness, the pain. So if it's bubbling up at the moment, and if you've been triggered, and particularly humans, we're very stoic and we're very resilient and we're great at masks, okay? So we can power on anyway. So sometimes it takes very big life events to trigger us, to release, okay? So these floods, these COVID dramas, and I'm not belittling any of it, don't misunderstand me, but these big life events, that's what releases. I had a lady who had a car accident out the front. She came in and can't possibly do my appointment. I've just had a car accident. I said, stop, are you okay? And she said, yes. I said, right, sit down. We're never going to get a better opportunity. And she did the worst session of her life, but the best session in mine. Depends, maybe, I always wonder as a therapist if we're a bit sadistic. But anyway, we pull it up and out, take the opportunity when we can, okay? Because she had no armour up. And bang, everything flooded out. Does this make sense? Okay, so sometimes gifts come in a strange way in life is probably the message, okay? So if you're crying, and you know that beautiful meme, I love it, with spirituality is this. No, it's not, it's this, and it's flooding tears and dry reaching. It's all of it, okay? So if stuff's coming up, go, yes, thank you very much, and get it up and out and shed it. Let it go. Yeah? Because it really isn't serving you present. And the sayings, there's all these sayings around now, and I'm really concerned that people don't know actually what they mean. But when they're saying be present-centered, they mean fully and completely. Well, if you're bringing in your issues in your tissues and you shut down energy and you shut down emotions and your mask on, well, you can try and convince somebody you're being present-centered, but I can guarantee you're not, okay? Being present-centered actually means fully, completely open, flowingly embracing the present. That does not mean bringing in yesterday's events and emotions. It does not mean bringing in the worries about tomorrow that haven't even happened yet and creating anxiety and having your head flipping out, which we can do another time. Okay? So if we really want to embrace spirituality, mindfulness, meditation, present-centered living, being more whole and complete, being more available to love and kindness and laughter and lightness of being, and just enjoying life without faulty coping strategies, just actually being present, then we need to release issues in our tissues. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. Thank you for listening, and let's meditate, because that's also another way. Debbie, just take a good deep breath and allow the issues to be released. It's perfectly fine. Okay, very welcome. It's all welcome here. Okay. All right, taking a nice deep breath in, pulling it right up into your body. And as you release, feel your whole body going, oh, Thank you. And letting go. And again, a nice deep breath in. Fresh energy coming up into your body. And then letting it out. Shake it off a bit, move around, shake your feet and hands a bit, shake your shoulders. We're just going to get a bit more active to get that energy drained out of our body. Okay, that's it. Take another deep breath in. And then throw it away. Throw it away, throw it away. That's it. Shake it off, move around. We'll do that a third time. Ready? Bringing it up. And really release. Push out. Empty, empty, empty. Ah, that's better. Good, good, good. So finding a comfortable position. Allowing your body to sort of move and relax into that comfortable position. Closing your eyes when you're ready. And we're just going to ensure that we do full deep breaths. Continue to breathe naturally, but into your lower diaphragm, not the shallow, anxious breathing. Let's continue to do nice, full deep breaths in. And when you release, feel your body relaxing. Could we drop the music, please? Breathing in. And then relaxing. Great, that's better already. Now, as you feel the chair, the bed, the floor, notice the sensation of touch. Feel the fabric against your skin. You may notice the breeze from the fan or the air conditioner or outdoors against your skin. Continue to breathe. Notice the sensation of the breath coming in your nostrils, feeling your lungs and diaphragm expand, feeling yourself release with every breath you take. Just tracking your body. Notice its movements through the sensation of touch. Releasing any stuck, stale energy as you exhale. Breathing in fresh, cleansed energy as you inhale. Following your breath. And allow your mind to move between the sense of touch and the sense of sound. You may hear your breathing. You may hear sounds in the room or outside. Gently moving between the sense of sound and the sense of touch, giving your mind a job to focus on your breathing. Continue to do full deep breaths and exhale, letting go, feeling your shoulders drop, your neck and face softening, loosening your jaw, maybe putting the tongue on the roof of the mouth. With every breath you take, feel your body slowing down into stillness, surrendering, letting go. As you breathe, notice any smells candles, perfumes, pets. Continue to move gently between your senses, hearing any sounds, noticing any smells and tastes as you relax into letting go. In your mind's eye, I want you to imagine seeing 5 magical, beautiful steps. Go over to the first step, and there's a beautiful balloon tied to the first step. Take the balloon that's filled with permission to relax. Breathe in the essence, filling your body with permission to relax. Breathing in deeply, feeding the message to every cell in your body that you have permission to relax. Stepping on to the next step and breathing in a big balloon of trust. Letting trust suffuse through your whole being. And as you exhale, move on to the next step. And breathe in safety, reminding every cell in your body that you are safe, that you have permission to relax, that you can trust that it's safe to do so. And as you move on to the 4th step, breathing in a big balloon of love, unconditional love. Feeling the love and allowing the love to suffuse through your entire being. And as you rest on the last step, breathe into the stillness. Notice the gratitude in your body as you soak in the stillness. Notice how your body continues to breathe perfectly naturally of its own accord as you feel the sensations of the breath. Breathing in and letting go. And as you soak in this stillness, resting on this last step, continue to reassure every cell in your body that you have permission to relax with every breath you take. You can trust that you're safe, soaking in love and stillness. And in your mind's eye, imagine a beautiful door in front of you. And behind that door is your highest self, your wisest self. Behind that door will be any guide or mentor, friend or pet that you would like to come on a journey with you today. So stepping through the door, and if you see your your mentor, welcome them. If you just sensate it, think they're there, that's perfectly fine. Just breathe in trust and know that we're calling upon all the elements of earth, air, fire, water, ethos, all our guides and mentors, known and unknown, to be here today, to embrace us on a journey of releasing, letting go, all that no longer serves the present. Having a deeper prayer or desire to free yourself to live in the present moment fully, completely. Breathing in, and as you exhale, really embrace this prayer, this desire to be free, to live right here, right now. And when you're ready, you and your mentor will just feel yourself being carried by angels and guides. Can take yourself along a magical pathway to a clearing that has water. You may hear a waterfall and be by a riverbank. You may be at the ocean. Take yourself to a body of water, breathing in all of the trust, love, safety, and remembering you're supported. And finding a comfortable position close to the water, or on the riverbank, or at the beach with your feet in the water, or you may even want to go swimming where you can really feel surrounded, embraced, encased in the water. As you do so, with every breath you take, breathe in the awareness that this water will cleanse away all people, places, events, emotions that you no longer wish to carry. If you're on the edge of the water, you might like to imagine putting all of this baggage into biodegradable containers and throwing it into the water to be swept away, dissolved and disintegrated. If you're in the water, trust and just throw it out to the water, allowing the current to wash it away. And take the time with every breath to throw away even loved ones, any events that are popping up are coming up for freedom. Release them with that greater awareness. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I was doing the best I could with the resources I had at the time. And let them go. Thank you. And if you were on the receiving end of something you no longer want to carry, where you felt hurt, rejected in some way, throw it back to nature and allow nature, Mother Nature, to embrace you, cleanse you, release all that's coming up for freedom. Feel it being surrendered. Feel it being swept away. Help it. Pull it out of your heart. Pull it out of your mind. Release it. Throw it away. See each and every person. Feel all of the different emotions. Let them come up for freedom. Throw away sadness, hurt, rejection, anger, fear, anxiety. You may not even know when or why. That's perfectly fine. Just imagine pulling it out of your heart and throwing it away. Big deep breath in of freedom, of love, of high vibrational energy. Breathing in and receiving. Breathing out and letting go. Continue to imagine the elements helping you. Feel the wind sweeping away all that no longer serves. Feel the sunlight and breathing in the golden rays to replenish your body, your mind, your heart with love. Allow the love to come pouring into your being. Big deep breath in and receive the love and feel it pouring into your mind, dissolving, letting go all that no longer serves. Feel that love and light like a golden elixir warming you, embracing you, supporting you in love. Breathe it in so it floods down through the core of your being, down through your throat and into your heart. And let it radiate through every organ, cleansing right down to each and every cell with fresh, high vibrational energy. Replenishing, revitalizing, and restoring your body, mind, heart to divine balance. Breathing in and receiving and remembering who you really are. As the events, the illnesses, the injuries, the pain, the suffering all get swept away. In this moment in time you remember, I am not the matrix of life. I am not life events. I am not what's happened to me in my story. I'm not the emotions that come and go. All of this is transitional. And at this moment in time, let it go. Take a big deep breath in as you remember, I am this stillness, this nothing, no thing, no ego, no responsibility or expectations, no events. I am. And as you breathe into this greater consciousness and awareness of who you are, feel your body being restored as it remembers and reclaims the freedom, the lightness of being, the beauty in just being. I am. big deep breath in of gratitude, of love, of delight as you remember. No one to please, nothing to do, just being. Breathing in the love, letting each cell absorb this high vibrational energy, cleansing, surrendering to this higher, wiser truth. I am. Continue to focus on your breath, remembering that your breathing and all your organs work perfectly naturally of their own accord, breathing in gratitude and love, remembering how amazing they are. Feeding your body love, feeling the golden rays of light, absorbing them into your being, healing high vibrational energy. And if you're soaking in the water, you might like to gently come back to the banks. If you're on land, just take a moment to really embrace the love of Mother Nature. Smelling, hearing, feeling Mother Nature. If you've seen a guide or a mentor or you're connected to your higher self, take a moment to see if there's any messages as you are reminded that you are this love, this essence, this high vibrational energy. Feeling and receiving the love, the warmth, the support. Remembering you're not alone. It's like the blue, blue sky. It's always there, even in the darkest of clouds. The clouds come, they go. The divine consciousness, the greater awareness, I am, just like the blue sky is always there. Breathing in gratitude for having given yourself time to connect to that blue, blue sky and to all the elements today. To remember who you are. And in this stillness, in this peace, breathe in permission to bring this love, this kindness, this peace back into your daily existence. To be kind to yourself, to be kind to others, to live just here in the present, leaving the yesterdays in the past. And staying focused, present-centered, enjoying right here, right now, with kindness, compassion, connection to all, awareness that every human being you meet is on a journey. Everyone has a story and life events to navigate. Coming back down to the door from which you came. Thanking any guides, as we thank all our guides and the elements for being here today. And when you're ready, finding the steps and coming along the steps, bringing with you the awareness that you are this light, this love. You are safe to trust in the present moment, right here, right now. You are free to just be. So be it, so be it, so be it. And so it is. Namaste, Amen, thank you. And as you gently come back into the room once you've reached the top step, just stay quiet and still, please. And just leave each person to come back in their own time. And imagine, if you like, a little bubble around you, just keeping you in this protected energy for your mind, your heart, your body, your entire energy field to integrate this love, this light, this truth. Satchidananda. Thank you. If you're at home, you might like to just rest. If you've got any questions or messages, please send them in. And we will talk to you soon online. Bye.